Yes, sir. Good morning, my people. Today is an early one. It's your host for the most coming through live to you and yours. It's the game recognized game. Today I thought I do an early one. It's like 7:50. The Premier League is back. And this enough about this international break, people. The international break is finally finished. This National League, I don't know what that means, what that stands for. Only bad news for me if you ask me Anyway, people, we move on. This weekend, the Premier League is finally back. Yes, sir. It's finally back It's finally back, the Premier League. And I wish I had good news for us now, fans, but it looks like our injuries keeps on looming. I don't know if it's the injuries or it's the dark cards. Arsenal better knows it's dark cards FC, so I don't know if it's the injuries we are getting more and more with each day, or it's Arteta playing his dark cards. I believe he just told all the players, if you get any silly knock on your calf, on your knee, lie down and get out of the game. I believe this is what he just told these people. Because the way we are getting injuries is worrisome. Like this, I don't know if you can win the Premier League if we have so many injuries. But anyway, this weekend we travel to Vitality Stadium, Bournemouth. Another away match at Bournemouth. So it's really. We have a few injuries, of course. Not a few, a lot. With Zinchenko injured, unknown injury. Martin Odegaard, this ankle alignment. Kai Havertz with a knee injury, but where this is going to be available for this game. Ben White also still unknown. Uren Timber still unknown. You remember he was substituted in that game. Bukayo Saka suffered an injury in the international break. That's why I'm saying shame about these international games. They don't do nothing but bring problems for our teams, and we get injuries. More and more injuries. In Tierney also was injured. Tomiyasu seems like he's injured again. He touched grass on that game. He played less than 15 minutes, and again he's getting another injury. How many games this guy has played, man? How many games do we? He's not dependable. Partey, since Partey did not play the international break as well, they said he had an injury. He's back in Arsenal, so we got mounting problems. We got mounting problems. Today, Arteta's going to do the preview, the match, the press conference. We're going to hear what he's going to say. Obviously, he's not going to say much. He's not going to say much about his players. He's going to keep it secret. He's going to keep it secret. And you look at Bournemouth, I think they have one injury. Tyler Adams only. He's due to come back 20 October. See, and we got like 10. We have like 10 injuries, man. Can you imagine this? This is not fair. Anyway, let's dig into this Bournemouth away match. What am I looking forward to? Nothing more than 3 points. Nothing more than 3 points. I know our performances haven't been the best of late, but we've been getting the job done. So I'm looking forward to us now getting the 3 points. Bournemouth right now, I think they're sitting on table number 13. They have 2 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses. It feels like without Solanke, the ship is not really firing. Solanke was their main guy, so it's gonna take time with the new striker. But I think he scored his first goal, I think last weekend or the weekend before. So it's not looking good for Bournemouth. But Semenyo, my African boy, that's my homie, but he's been firing in the wing from me. I got so much love for Semenyo, he's a Ghanaian. He's been firing. Just remember, Bournemouth are on top of Manchester United. Let that sink in, people. Bournemouth is is on top of Manchester United. Of course, they have the same points, but that does not matter. The fact that Bournemouth is sitting on top of Manchester United shows you the demise of Manchester United. It just shows you the demise of them. Arsenal, we are sitting third. With 5 wins and 2 draws. We haven't lost the match. Only Arsenal and Man City haven't lost the match. So this is Means we are doing well. We are doing well. We off to a good campaign. I think they're saying it's the same one since the 2008 campaign. Yeah, 2008 campaign. So people, head to head, Bournemouth versus Arsenal. I don't remember losing to Bournemouth. I don't remember losing to Bournemouth in my life. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't want to remember. And I think the last 5 games we've beaten them in the last 5 games. And Bournemouth, they haven't won in 10 Premier League games against the top league teams. Most of their wins are coming from the bottom half teams. Even though they were supposed to win against Chelsea, I'll give them that one, but they were really unlucky. But Bournemouth look like it's going to need time to adjust, with the new striker and missing David Solanke. So for us now, it's 3 points from it. We're gonna need to get the 3 points. We got very, very difficult fixtures ahead. We get Champions League with the Dortmund, sketchy, and then we've got then we have Liverpool, Chelsea. I need to check that one. But we got a lot of difficult games from. So the issue is going to come with the Bournemouth match. We're not going to take it lightly to look over Bournemouth and say, because this is the Premier League and football is a humbler, like people always say, football is a humbler. So we're taking this game seriously. We are not going to play Arsenal. He's going to need to line up a strong team. The question remains, is Saka fit for this game? Is Martinelli fit for this game? Is Timber fit for this game? It's not yet clear. From Ben White fit for the game? It's not yet clear. Is Partey fit for the game? But we have Marino. I think it can be his chance to slowly dwell into this. Slowly play fit. Try and make a role. Try and get some match fitness with the other players. Since he's new, he's going to need time to adjust with the Premier League and to adjust with these players. From the more the game time, the more he gets better. But I don't have any issue with Merino for now. So maybe it's looking like we're gonna have Calafiori playing again. I like Calafiori, but I really think he needs to do better defensively. He's switching off so many times, And if he's playing offensively, he does very well, but defensively, I feel like he's switching off a lot of these games. So they're going to look to exploit, but he's only 22. I'm not going to dwell on him, but I feel like he needs to do better defensively. So maybe it's going to be Saliba and Gabriel, Calafiori, and then on the right wing, who's going to play on the right wing? Could he play? He might put Partey from, Arteta. He does the wildest of the wildest things, man. You might have you putting Partey there and then having inverting in the midfield. You don't know. We all know Arteta from. So it remains to be seen. In the midfield, I don't think we have any much injuries. If Partey is injured, then Jorginho can play. Merino is there. Declan Rice is fit, and Trossard can play in the midfield from. But I don't know if the other thing remains is Martinelli fit. If he's not fit, then that means Trossard need to play on the left side. But Gunning, I'm putting Kai Havertz. I don't want to see Jesus taking up the place. I've had enough of him. In all honesty, Jesus played very well last season. He was one of our top guys. But I feel like he's taking the place this time. I know he just came from injury. He's going to need time, but he's doing too much for me. You're doing too much for me. Just chill with the ball. You're doing too much. You want to dribble pass, you want to turn right, you want to turn left, but look at the goal. You don't have time. You don't have all the time in the world to be doing that, Sometimes you got to be precise, quick and precise, The way Trossard does it, you don't do much for me. It's just one tap in and it's a goal. You need to take notes from Trossard and do exactly like that. But anyway, I'm not even mad. I think against Bournemouth can be his time to do well. If Saka is not fit, this is the time for Sterling to step up, If Martinelli is injured, probably they'll put Sterling playing there and then Trossard in the midfield. Who knows from this time. But anyway, I'm going for a win. Okay, my score prediction is going to be... I'll just put it 2-0 because away we always keeping a clean sheet. So I'm putting a 2-0. Who's going to score? I feel like we're going to have a set piece. And my boy, Gabriel the General, he's going to score one. And Who else from? You know, Trossard is going to get another one, making it 2-0, 3 points, and we go on top, you know. Anyway, people, you know, like, share, and subscribe to the thing, you know. It's your boy Jacob. Out.